And we are back with round 5 of today's treasure hunt. It's going to be a match between between Rayne and Martin Teo. So both players now at 3-1, so essentially a win would put them in a pretty commanding position to cut today, but a loss put them on the edge of pretty much being eliminated.
I mean, both these players are also pretty familiar. Martin has won a few tournaments as well. Can't remember them off the bat, but he's been quite successful in the VGC format. And Rayne...
Notorious, one might say.
Rayne... I mean, I can't remember as well, but I do think he's a decent player.
Rayne's been playing since 18, yeah, so he's been around. Both players have been around. And today, Martin going to be running the team you see on the screen there of the Grimmsnarl, Meowscarada, Garchomp, Kilowattrel, Teledurch, and the Annihilate.
Yep, and we do see Rayne's team of the Armarouge, the Mousehold, Murkrow, Hydreigon, Annihilate as well, and the Golden Go. Quite crucially, I mean, the first thing that popped to me on Rayne's team is the lack of Indeedee. Armarouge without Indeedee, that just doesn't feel right. I don't know. Indeedee feels like a crucial piece of the puzzle. We'll see how Armarouge will be able to function without it.
It's just a really strange Armarouge, because most of the Armarouge that go without Indeedee are those that try and abuse the weak armor with the weakness policy, but his is not even weak armor or weakness policy.
I mean, if we cast our mind back to the teams of Melvin and Ruven, they do have run weak armor Armarouge, but they do have Indeedee as well. So it feels very strange to not have Indeedee support the Armarouge. And
he does redirection in form of the Mousehold.
Yes, and he does. I guess it makes sense because the Armarouge is a Assault Vest variant as well.
There'll be a lead coming out from the classic lead of the Murkrow Goldengo coming out for Rayne.
Kilowattrel and Grimmsnarl here for Martin Teo.
So both players can match Tailwind, and either of the Tailwinds would boost the Kilowattrel's next electric attack.
I think Murkrow's Tailwind will be faster, so...
It might be dangerous to go for it, because then you give the boost to Kilowattrel immediately.
Yes, but crucially, since the Golden Go is scarfed, I think that means the Golden Go will be able to move before the Kilowattrel.
Can't really get a KO though. The Kilowattrel on Martin's side is the Focus Sash.
Yeah. I mean, the moveset on Rayne's Golden Go is also pretty interesting. Not many Golden Go's run Power Gem or Dazzling Gleam as coverage moves.
On the choice items, usually run at least one of the two.
Yes, but not both. As you mentioned, I think, as you highlighted, I think Trick would be a great addition, but we see a Ghost Terra Murkrow here.
Trying to be wary of the fake out on the Grimmsnarl.
Ah, okay. That
but opens him up to getting taunted because he's no longer Dark type.
Yes, Tailwind will hit the field here. We do see a light screen, so no fake out here from Martin. And Kilowattrel? Oh no, we see a Make It Rain.
Just gonna Make It Rain immediately into the super effective onto the Grimmsnarl.
Yeah.
But lower lowers his special attack. So kind of forcing a haste next turn. He wants to keep doing damage. We do see both switch.
Removing the flying type it does remove the electric weakness. So
doesn't get Tailwind up though.
Yes, quite crucially.
But the Goldengo does lock himself into the Make It Rain, so kind of has to haste next turn.
I think it's pretty good though, because now Martin can play around it. He knows that the only damage output coming the next turn will be from a steel type attack. Does he want to Terra his Garchomp?
Wait, what does Grimmsnarl go for?
Garchomp is ground Terra. Grimmsnarl could go for Spirit Break, I guess.
What did Grimmsnarl go for last turn?
Light Screen.
Oh, he went
That's
for
why
Light
the
Screen.
Make It Rain damage was not so good.
Does he have Taunt?
No, he does not.
Doesn't have Taunt, so yeah. That's why he Terra into Ghost, because he's not threatened by a Taunt.
Martin's Grimmsnarl is a screens pick out Spirit Break. So I think honestly the only damage output coming is special, so Light Screen is more than enough. What does he go for here? Does he switch out? Does he go for Spirit Break?
I mean, Light Screen, if he hazes away the drop, the next Make It Rain will KO the Grimmsnarl.
There's no Tailwind as well, so the Grimmsnarl is going to retreat here.
I think he's fine with that as long as Murkrow is still on the field, because that means Ray only has one attacker under Tailwind.
Kilowattrel as well. Did he make use of the boost? He did, right?
He didn't, because he didn't Tailwind.
Garchomp here going for the ground Terra. Well, since Murkrow now is not a flying type, will be hit by Earthquake. And Golden Go is weak to ground as well. So we have to see how much damage this does
a little bit of haste
from Golden Go.
Remove the -1 from the Make It Rain. Gonna see another Make It Rain come out from the Goldengo. Gonna do a lot of damage through the light screen.
Ooh, not enough.
Get another drop from the next Wicked Rayne. As we do see a quick here onto two Pokemon that are vulnerable to it. His Colossal will be immune. And gonna do about half the Goldangle.
Oh,
That's a KO.
yeah. Murkrow will survive. If you like, probably.
I mean, we can't tell.
Yeah, it is Eviolite. And with Annihilate will come in here.
One more turn of Tailwind, I think.
Yes, that was the second turn.
No, two more turns actually.
Ooh.
It's only the second turn.
Kilowattrel. Oh, now with Annihilate in, I guess Reflect would have been nice.
I mean, it's not that threatening still. He only has fighting attack. Doesn't have any boost on his
Rage Fist,
Fist.
Terra to Murkrow is interesting to me.
Murkrow can foul play, I guess.
I know,
the
but
Garchomp.
it's always that dilemma.
But
Like,
nah, he's
yeah.
not.
Because he's taken away his option to Terra his Annihilate.
He just Murkrow out into the mouse hole.
Oh, is that the beat up shenanigans? Yes, it is, but Annihilate can't Terra. So he can't really pull off the beat up shenanigans.
Can.
Oh, he can, but he's gonna take a lot of damage doing so.
It's neutral. It's neutral. Oh no, it's not neutral. It's not. It's still not. It's neutral. Yeah.
Neutral.
Goes for the bulk up. Gonna take a drag. Oh, Dragon Point into the mouse hole.
Ooh.
But now Grimsword can like hand reflect.
Fake out is also on the table here to stop the mouse from beating up the Annihilate.
Oh, that's true.
Annihilate has bulked up though. I mean, at the very start of the tournament, we were talking about how Annihilate bulk up feels a bit slow. This game does feel slow enough for bulk up to actually pull through here.
Yeah,
Like,
especially since Garchomp can take the Garchomp hits.
yes, Rayne did find an opportunity to bulk up, I guess, with Martin maneuvering around his team. So that's available. He's going for the Earthquake to his own Grimstar as well. Okay, Mouse is going for Protect here. So trying to stop potential Fake Out.
You see a reflect?
No, it is a Fake
Fake out
Out.
into the mouse hole. Okay.
Then this Earthquake is going to hurt. Or Drain Punch. On
Well-
Grimstar.
He's killed anyway.
Yeah. Then it feels like he should have gone for a Reflect. But again,
Yeah, you don't really want to beat up to go up.
that's a +1 to Rage Face here.
And not a lot of damage either through the bulk up.
Well, I mean, we'll see. Yeah, that's not a lot. Especially since now Annihilate has leftovers.
It's a very slow Annihilate.
I
Tailwind does
he
run
had-
out,
Yeah.
sure. And Scaligers will ignore the bulk up. But at the same time, Scaligers uses special attacks anyway.
Scaligers will not enjoy Rage Face either. And he doesn't have the option to Terra away into Grass type because he's committed to the Garchomp Ground Terra. Kilowattrel here will come in. Potentially could set up Tailwind.
Yeah.
But the mouse hole beat up option is on the table now. He's going for the follow me. Okay, he feels that. I think Rayne feels that the Annihilate's bulk up is sufficient. Okay, Tailwind is set up here.
Worried about the air slash from Kilowattrel.
I think Kilowattrel will go down because Sash is already broken. Annihilate can probably pick it off quite easily with a Rage Face, which is now at 2.
115 now.
Yeah. And besides, he has to get rid of the mouse hole first before S Slash can connect.
I don't know if he can be greedy and just Drain Punch.
Into the Kilowattrel? Rage
He
Face.
doesn't want to risk not getting the KO. We'll get the KO with the Rage Fist.
Martin is down to his last 2 as we saw Scaligers at the back. But with the Tailwind now, he has to be a bit careful because Scaligers does have Shadow Ball to hit it.
But Shadow Ball goes into the mouse hole, who is
No,
immune to Shadow
He's
Ball.
dead now.
Oh, mouse hole went down. Okay.
Yeah. And also to be fair, the amount of damage we've seen from Earthquake onto the Annihilate, we have to factor in that that was Frank guarded.
The first one wasn't though.
Yeah, okay, true. We do see Murkrow here. Murkrow will be able to match Tailwind here, so it becomes a matter of who is faster between Scaligers and Annihilate.
That's
And I think Annihilate is faster.
That's Annihilate, yeah.
Yes.
But at least Annihilate can't hit it with +1 attack from bulk up, but
Rage
the Rage
Face is
Fist
gonna hurt.
base, yeah,
And Rage Face is gonna hurt.
Still
It's
gonna
taken
hurt.
like 3 hits at least.
that's the KO, I think, yeah.
Super effective, no problem. And the Garchomp hasn't really done much. The bulk up defense really coming in clutch here.
Yeah, every hit, Jarkam is just doing a little bit and boosting Rage Fist power.
Yeah. And Murkrow now being able to counteract the Tailwind very effectively with the Prankster. No protect coming out from
Just
Skeletor.
don't misclick haste and you're fine.
Or Skeletor can't protect.
Yeah, Skeletor can't protect.
You see Rock Slide. Oh,
Well,
there's the play.
That's
There's
one
the play.
way out. I think it's his only way out.
Oh, he got it. We do see Shadow Ball into... Oh, it was into the Murkrow? Oh no, it's into Annihilape.
Why would you go for
the
Murkrow? Murkrow can't do anything.
Yeah,
to you.
you're right.
Well, Martin playing to his outs. And
I have this... I mean,
his probability of opening Power Strike again.
Yes, I did there with the theory. I think that Martin has a field around him that warps probability to his favor. Like I said, like he's perpetually in a state of Z hypnosis.
Gonna put that out there. Gets the flinch which he needed.
Yeah.
Otherwise Rage Fist would have taken out his Calabash.
Mm.
And now for question for Rayne, now he has to wonder, do you just do the same thing again?
You do who? The Annihilate was so good. I mean,
Yeah.
given I mean, now Martin might adjust differently because he might bring the Skeledirge earlier to threaten the Annihilate before Rage Fist becomes too much of an issue. I think Skeledirge can take a Rage Fist, 100 base power Rage Fist, no problem.
Well,
And it does ignore bulk up, so it is unaware, so it will not ignore the bulk up +1 attack if Annihilate gets it up.
just has to be careful that he's not facing a 250 base power Rage Fist after beat up.
Yes. Perhaps also the adjustment, maybe the ground Terra Garchomp might not have been the best.
Yeah, this doesn't do enough.
Again, I think no. Looking back, I think the ground Terra was crucial in getting KOs on the Mousehold, especially the 2-hit KOs.
It doesn't really have any other fantastic options.
I
Kilowattrol is electric, he doesn't really need.
I mean, if he really wants to get rid, if he really wants to fight the Annihilate, he can go for the Grass Terra and Skeledirge. We remove the Ghost type weakness entirely. I mean, opens you up to Drain Punch. But perhaps for the turn,
That's fine, yeah. You rather pick Drain Punch than
Rage Fist.
Rage Fist.
Okay,
And you have Shadow Ball to hit the Annihilate with.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of factors. The Grim Snarl as well. Mitigating a lot of damage with that light screen when the Make It Rain. It seems that
Opting not to bring the Skeledirge.
interesting choice. Rayne, I feel Rayne would still use Annihilate. So I hope Martin
Well,
has a
really-
game plan.
He's really depending on Kilowattrol to fight the Annihilate.
That's not a very strong answer.
Yeah,
Kilowattrol is relatively frail.
And it is frail.
And let's not forget
straight away into the threatening the beat up Rage Fist.
and we do see his own Annihilate with a Grim Snarl.
His own Annihilate, huh?
Which is also leftovers Drain Punch.
Beat up. Yeah, it is the same set.
Alright, well, but he doesn't have the beat up option for himself. I guess Grimmsnarl can Spirit Break his own. Grimmsnarl can Spirit Break his own Annihilate, I guess,
Okay,
to
that's
boost
too
Rage Face
slow.
power. Yeah. I guess the Fake Out into Mousehold is the most logical play, and both players, I predict, probably will go for Bulk Up on their own Annihilates. No reason trading blows now when both Rage Face are not powered, and you don't want to power your opponent's Annihilate for no good reason.
Yes. If you want to target something, you will target the partner. In this case, it's going to be a protect on Martin's Annihilate. As Reflect goes up on Grimmsnarl, so no pick out.
I'm not sure that's the right
Ooh, he's
play.
going to beat up though.
Yeah.
He does go for beat up. Ooh. Going to set up his Annihilate with a 250 base Rage
He didn't
Fist.
Fake Out the mouse. I thought the Fake Out on the Mousehold and Bulk Up onto the Annihilate would be a better play. And then you go for Reflect on the next turn, perhaps?
Right, he thought it was too obvious, I think.
Okay, we do see Rage Face into the Protect here.
Well, now his Rage Fist is powered up. Extremely powered up.
Yes, and there isn't... I don't think Reflect will save his own Annihilate. Doesn't have a good switch in either, I feel.
Oh. Yeah, he doesn't have a normal type to switch in.
I mean, he can switch in Kilowattrol, that will bring it down to his Sash, but he can't really accomplish much. And Mousehold is gonna do a very good job protecting Annihilate with the Follow Me here.
I think he has to decide who to sack at this point.
Uh,
Only good thing for him is that, at least Rage Fist is a single target attack.
Yes, but he can't really... The problem still exists, he can't really touch Annihilate.
Oh, he's just gonna
Not even going for Follow Me.
boost Rage Fist up to 450.
Oof. Okay, I think everything is just gonna die.
Well, now. Except Kilowattrol because he has Sash. That's literally the only thing that can take it now.
I mean, he has to really hope. I mean, even Air Slash won't save him here because Mousehold can just
No,
following me away
no, it's 500 base power.
with Defiant. Since Spirit Break did drop a special attack. And Leftovers is Leftovers and Follow Me support. It's gonna keep the Annihilate here pretty healthy.
Martin determined to see how high Rayne's base power can go.
What if he... Is that like, like once he hits the cap and then you go over, will it reset back to 50?
No. this isn't speed boost in previous generations.
Okay, yeah, but definitely this is Rayne in a very commanding position here. He's even gonna Terra, I think.
You can just mention. I mean, now you're already Tailwind, sure, but yeah, he's not Spirit Break can't KO.
And again, I don't think he has a good spread. Oh, the Terra Fire might not be such a good idea though. If Garchomp is in the back,
Nah,
that can hit Annihilate super effective.
But then you just need to protect Annihilate and then... actually... Yeah, it's
Oh,
true.
beat up the kill off, finish off the Killer Watro. Rage Fist here should pick up the kill on Grimstyle. No problem. Oh, Spirit Break onto the mouse hole here. Critical hit. And we do see Drain Punch. Oh! Okay. Not as much damage, but does heal the Annihilate buff quite a nice amount.
Yeah, now I wanted to ground okay will get a kill.
I don't think so. To be fair, Annihilate does not have any bulk up boost, defense boost, but there is Strength Guard out from Mauso.
That's true. He has no way to boost his attack. He just doesn't have Helping Hand or anything.
Yes, and I mean, if Annihilate had not Drain Punch the previous turn, I would say yes, but now Annihilate is really healthy. Also, yeah, they're doing a lot of work. Strength Guard.
What's Grimstyle even do in this situation?
That's nothing. He gave a Defiant boost to the Annihilate. That's what he did.
I think you have to commit to ground Terra. I think you have to try. Or
he's
not.
going for Protect yet.
First sack is Grimstyle.
Or at least try to get another attack onto the mouse hole to remove Strength Guard at least and follow me.
I don't think Spirit Break is enough though.
Super Fang here. Into Garchomp Protect. Okay. I think he has to get another crit to kill the mouse hole.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't need it.
Not needed. But well, then the first crit method.
Yeah, first crit method. Now Franka's gone, but then he has one more turn left over recovery.
Yes. And does Tailwind run out? I believe he still has one more turn of Tailwind.
And now Motor is coming. So now...
Oh, to match the Tailwind.
But this turn, Martin has one turn.
Rock Slide? Rock Slide is not gonna... I mean... Yeah, maybe even if you finish the Annihilate, it doesn't really change the equation. Right? Oh, I see Tailwind for 2 turns actually.
No, you have to earthquake. Because you only have...
But you have this only one chance to get up the Annihilate, because the Annihilate is gonna kill your Garchomp with Rage Fist.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless you really want to bang on Rock Slide features, but you have to get multiple for it to work.
I think Earthquake or Spirit Break will kill.
We'll have to see. I guess now with the Terra typing being Fire and Garchomp with his Super Step should be able to land the KO.
I mean, it is spread, true.
Yes, but I guess there is no bulk up boost, defense boost here.
Well, here we go. It's gonna be Earthquake into his own Grimstyle, which might kill his own
It
Grimstyle.
doesn't matter. As long as he gets the Annihilate, he's golden. Oh, he does get it. I think Rayne was a bit too greedy on hindsight. I think he would have benefited from
The Drain Punch.
no, not just that, bulk up boost as well. Or maybe he should have committed to the Terra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Putting in fire, there's no reason for him to change into a fire type. There isn't anything that he needed to dodge. Killer Watcher wasn't a problem since he got rid of it early. One more turn of Tailwind and Hydreigon on the field here.
I mean, Hydreigon just needs to protect the last turn of Tailwind.
Yes. And yeah, Martin is not gonna press Earthquake anymore since both Pokemon on Rayne side are immune. Garchomp actually gonna press Protect here.
Spirit, yeah, but yeah, Hydreigon doesn't.
Okay.
It's just all the.
Setting up light screen here. So Hydreigon.
But it's not a Southwest Garchomp, so I don't think he can survive a Draco Meteor. Even with the light screen.
I believe this is last two Pokemon from Martin. Oh, he has one more at the back.
There's one more. Okay.
What did he have at the back? What did he bring? Kilowatto died. Oh, his own Annihilate is at the back.
Yes.
Which I don't think will enjoy fighting Hydreigon.
Yeah, he has no option to Terra out of his Dark Weakness. No, he's neutral to Dark, sorry.
I have to see. He avoids the guard. No,
Grimmsnarl.
Avoids the Grimmsnarl. Doesn't burn the Garchomp as well.
Why didn't he leave? Probably the switch?
Perhaps. And we do see a foul play into a rough skin Garchomp here. Garchomp will be able to Dragon Claw. We'll pick up the kill on Hydreigon. Very strange play here.
Why did he hit with?
I do not know.
He called a double. Yes, he called a Garchomp double protect. So why would you go all in on that?
But then you go for the Grimmsnarl, right?
It's just like he waved his 4. Because he waved for the kill at Grimmsnarl.
But except he didn't, it missed.
Yes, yeah. And that's a 2-0 win for Martin.
I guess okay, he predicted, if he predicted a Garchomp double protect, and then the Spirit Tomb would go for a special attack drop with the Spirit Break on his Hydreigon. That doesn't make sense because he can just haze it away with Macro.
Yes.
He can just Draco Meteor and haze it away.
Yes.
I'm confused.
I'm confused too. UFO.
We do have Annihilate at the back. If he caught the Annihilate switch in, he would have gone for Dark Pulse. That would make sense.
And he got greedy. He wanted to kill on Grimmsnarl.
If he predicted the stay, he would go for Draco Meteor.
Yes. So he caught either of two things. Either the Garchomp tried to double attack, or he switches.
Okay.
He wait to cover both because he want to kill on Grimmsnarl.
And the Macro foul play will cover the
Annihilate switch in.
No, then the Draco Meteor and foul play into the Garchomp slot covers both. And you don't care about Spirit Break, you haze it away. You just go all in on the Garchomp slot no matter what.
Yeah.
Grimmsnarl is a non-factor. I mean, yeah, it already set up screens. It's not going to do anything else. Spirit Break is a fairy type attack, right?
Yes.
Might kill the Hydreigon. So he should have.
But you just foul play the Grimmsnarl.
You're right.
It's at 5 HP.
You're right. And okay, then even if you don't, you Draco Meteor into the Garchomp slot, you foul play the Grimmsnarl. Even if the Garchomp switches out and takes the Draco Meteor, you can foul play the Annihilate. And you can protect your Hydreigon, or you can Draco Meteor the Garchomp again. I don't know, it's a bit fuzzy, but the way it played out with Heat Wave doesn't seem like the optimal move in either scenarios. And again, it's a very risky move to call a double protect because you're one game down. I mean, Martin, maybe he felt that Martin would try to go be a bit greedy with the double protect since he's one game up. But if you're one game down, really, should you be taking risks? That's the question. I mean, you'll be taking risks with Draco Meteor if he misses. But either way, how that played out, even if Green Wave had hit the Grimmsnarl, Garchomp survived the foul play, picked off the kill on Hydreigon.
Yes, that was the game.
Well, I guess Martin marches on to a round 6.
For one, a pretty good chance of cutting. Rayne doesn't need to win and hope for the best with his resistance.
I think
it was the game 1 because game 1 turned on the rock slide flinch.
yes.
It might have
Game 1 was great because
of
of Golden Goal. The make it rain damage was fantastic. But yeah, he got very greedy with the Annihilate. Too greedy.
Oh well. Well played to Martin there.
Okay.
Game 1 which turned on the rock slide flinch, but game 2 was somewhat commanding for him. That one Tailwind went up and Garchomp picked up the KO because here again Ray shouldn't have Terra his Annihilate.
Yes.
He added a ground weakness for essentially no reason at that point.
And I think he could have gone for a Polka at any point in the game with his Annihilate. And the +1 defense would definitely be very useful against Garchomp. he can probably trade very well with the Garchomp. Like, there's no reason to keep going for beat up as well, I feel. Like, also, like, you 450 base power is enough to kill everything, right?
Nah, all these are just small things, but it really came down to the Terra. The Terra really kind of messed him up,
Yes.
adding the ground weakness.
And there wasn't any reason to, yeah. Okay. Well, after that, commanding win, question mark, from Martin. That concludes our round 5. We'll be taking a short break before we go into the last round, and then we'll be going into the top 8.